Hi. Many of you probably don't know who I am unless you're familiar with my middle school animatics. My username is Lavender, but we're friends now, so you could call me Mac. I grew up going to church rather frequently. We weren't an every Sunday family, but we had every major holiday, and I was confirmed into the church. In fact, when I was in middle school, I considered myself to be a religious person and even wore a cross around my neck. But looking back, it definitely wasn't all that I made it out to be. I went to vacation Bible school every summer, and if you're someone who's lucky enough to not know what that is, it's basically a summer camp where they just like tell you a bunch of Bible stories, and then sometimes you play kickball in between. At the beginning of every night, each age group would meet together and we would watch a skit that was put on by the counselors. Usually they were just about, like, sharing or being nice to others or whatever Bible story we were going over that day, but I remember there was one night in particular where the skit started with all of the counselors on a train. It was this big, like, cardboard cutout prop that they were all holding up, and they were pretending to be on this train, and suddenly they presumably crashed, which to eight-year-old me was terrifying. They all left the stage, and when they came back, they were met by the sound of someone on a God mic playing God, and he went through the counselors one by one, and he sent them all to heaven until he got to the last one, and he sends that kid to hell, and then this is the worst part. They played a poorly edited video of him being thrown into a pit of fire on the projector. Looking back, I'm pretty sure that skit was so outlandishly poorly put together because they always were, but it really scared me. And I remember praying so hard that night, but I felt a lot less scared after getting a nerd's rope on my way out. I also remember that same year, one of the counselors would frequently bring in a puppet. It looked exactly like the puppet from Goosebumps, and a lot of kids really loved it, but it was terrifying. Like, why did he do that? What was the purpose? And to be honest, other than that, I remember really enjoying most of my time at Vacation Bible School. Though I don't really consider myself a religious person anymore, I do think there was some good in it. I mean, I was even a camp counselor myself a couple of times, which is ironic to say the least. I honestly don't even remember a single Bible verse to this day, despite how many I had memorized in my youth. All in all, I'm still not really sure that I've made up my mind about if I actually enjoyed Vacation Bible School or not, because looking back, I really only remember the snacks that I used to get and the games that we played. To be honest, I think I would have had a lot more fun if I just went to a regular summer camp where it was just all snacks and fun and games, but that's the cross I have to bear as a good Christian girl, I guess. I'm curious, have any of you guys been to Vacation Bible School? Like, was that a normal thing for a lot of people? And what was your guys' experience? Because I remember I used to go to different churches, and the different churches would do it slightly differently. So if you've got any fun stories, I'd really like to hear them. I'm always down for some religious trauma. Thanks for watching. This is a new style of video for me, so it's pretty short because I'm just kind of testing the waters. But if you like it, let me know because I have a ton of ideas for new videos like this, and I had a lot of fun making this.